Hi, it's Janelle with Parsnips and Parsimony, and I've had a bunch of you guys ask about how we squirrel-proofed our feeder, and I can tell you before my dad created the system, we had the worst problem with squirrels. How many times I would knock on the window or I'd run out of my house going, "Rawr!" trying to scare the squirrels away, and of course they'd just come right back up and eat all my seed. But once my dad created this, my problems are no more with the squirrels. We've tried a lot of different ways of trying to prevent the squirrels. My husband's favorite way was the squirrel mousetrap preventative. And it worked for a little while because the squirrels didn't figure out the system. But squirrels are smart. You guys know it. If you're watching this video, you know you've got a problem with squirrels, and they always figure out how to get away around things. And they figured out those mouse traps just like that. So what we did is we took mouse traps and we just put them all around this pole, and we'd set them. So if the squirrel went up, the mouse trap would snap and the squirrel would go swing. But the problem is you always had to reset the mouse traps. If one went off, sometimes it bumped into the other ones, and then they all went off, and then the squirrels figured out, hey, guess what? They're no longer effective. Up they went and ate all my seed. So how my dad created this is he just used some type of pipe. Okay, this is a total girl talking. I gave this to my dad. This is some type of pipe, and then he joined it with another threaded pipe up there somewhere. This is a stove chimney pipe. You can pretty much get this at any big box, Home Depot type store, Lowe's, even maybe your local hardware store, a chimney store, any place like that. It's just a stove pipe. It's about 8 inches around, and then my dad just took a piece of plastic. Pretty much anything would work, just enough to block this top, and he wired this in. You can see he put wires here. There's another one on this side as well, where that just helps everything stay up. So Mr. Squirrel comes along. He smells the yummy food. He checks out the thing. He climbs up the post. He goes inside, and then bonk, he hits his head. And then he comes back down, and then he looks at it a little bit longer, and then he tries it again. And you know what? As long as you have the top covered, they cannot get in your feeder, at least up through the pipe. Now I need to say one more thing. The reason this is successful is because if you notice around our feeder, there's really nothing the squirrels can use to jump onto our feeder. Even over here where we have our hoop house, that's far enough away that the squirrels can't successfully jump from there onto our feeder. In the past, if the hoop house is a little bit closer, they jump up and get up on the feeder. So if you're having problems with squirrels, this might not be the magic bullet for you if they can jump up from other directions. So you sort of have to think of the squirrel battle as a multifaceted battle. You have to think, will they jump and will they climb? But that's how we made our squirrel-proof feeder, and it's worked for 3 years now, I believe. We haven't had any problems. We've been able to enjoy the birds, and the squirrels get to eat all the leftovers, and it's like the perfect situation. We're very happy with the system, so I hope this might help you with coming up with a creative way to dealing with your squirrel problems. Let me know how you've squirrel-proofed your feeders. Send me some pictures. I'll put my email address in the description below, and send me your solution to your squirrel problems. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you for our next video.